Hello, thank you so much for being here. My name's Kelly Skinner, and this is Yin Yoga, Rise with Radiance. So, in our Yin Yoga practice, you'll want props, some sort of props to support you, yoga blocks, one or two, pillows, blankets, a bolster. You can see I have a bunch of props here because we'll hold one pose in a relaxed variation using support for an extended amount of time, somewhere between 3 and 5 minutes. Okay, so to begin, we'll start seated on our mats, propping your hips up on something so your hips are higher than your knees. So finding your comfortable seat, resting your hands on your thighs or in your lap. And sit tall, pressing into your sitting bones, lengthen through your spine, lift through the crown of your head. And then soften the features of your face, let your shoulders slide down your back. Let your belly relax, let it go. Let your legs get heavy, pelvis heavy. Eyes are closed or gaze to one point. And we come right into stillness here to listen. Beginning by listening to the external environment around you, sounds, both organic, natural sounds, man-made sounds. Or the temperature of the space that you're in. We begin to listen now from the inside out, so your internal environment. What is showing up as true for you right in this moment? In the mind, the quality of your thoughts. Your heart, your emotional state. In your physical body, felt sense, sensation. In your energetic pranic breath body, notice any vibration, pulsation, and the movement of your breath. And we meet whatever is arising here in the mind and heart, in the body, in the breath, with gentleness and compassion. Nothing you need to change or fix or do more or less of. In our meditation practice and really in yoga, we invite this quality of gentleness, compassion, by allowing time and space for healing to happen. By paying attention and connecting to our own hearts, and then we can connect to all other hearts. Draw a deep breath in through your nose, filling up. Open your mouth, exhale, let it go. And draw your hands to your heart center, Anjali Mudra, palm to palm in front of your heart. We take a shared intention for our yin practice. I vow now to open to awareness for the benefit of all beings. I appreciate its immeasurable value and feel it's possible for me moment to moment, regardless of condition. Your chin fall to your chest, release your palms, take a breath in, and take a breath out. Allow your eyes to flutter open, and gaze lifts. Okay, so coming out of your seat now, we'll start in child's pose this morning. So you can bring your knees wide, toes touch, dropping hips to heels, reaching arms forward. You could place a prop underneath your chest if you'd like. But also bring knees together, feet together, arms come alongside your body, and then the forehead drops. And whatever feels best in your body today. We'll take about 3 minutes here. So finding your edge, right, your variation, and then resolving to remain still. And then observing what arises, right, within time. Right, and time and space allows for healing, allows for opening, allows for letting go. Silence and stillness allows time for us to connect to our own hearts. What is actually happening? What is actually true? And from there, we can then connect to the hearts of others. Let your breath be natural. It'll deepen and lengthen on its own, and you can just let that happen. And then use an inhale to press into your palms, rise up to tabletop. Right, knees come in right underneath your hips. Drop your head and just pause here for a moment. Notice. And then come down onto your forearms. And tuck your toes under, straighten your legs, and come onto your belly. Untuck the toes. Let your ankles fall open. Your feet are hip distance apart. And then we'll take Sphinx pose from here. So your elbows are a little bit more narrow than shoulder distance, about an inch in front of your shoulders. If this is too much for your low back, you can always stack fists and drop your head into your fists. And let the weight of your pelvis get really heavy. Feel your pubic bone pressing into the mat. Just rock your hips from side to side here for a moment. Yeah. And then let your shoulders slouch towards your ears. Your chest is drawing forward. And you can drop your head back like you were putting it on a shelf. Or if you'd rather to drop your head forward to the back of your neck, you can do that. Either way, open your mouth, release your jaw. Pose brings our spine back into its natural alignment. Take one more minute. Either stay just as you are, could lower down a level, stacking fists, resting your head, right? Or bring it up a level, plant your palms, straighten your arms for seal pose. Yeah, hands can be farther away from your body for less intensity, and walk closer towards your hips for more intensity. Couple more breaths. We'll slowly lower the chest all the way back down to the mat. Stack your palms, elbows wide, rest your forehead on your palms. Rock your hips from side to side. And then rock your pelvis forward and back, tucking and untucking. And if you'd like to bend your knees, rock your ankles side to side. And all just releasing our low back. And then extend one arm overhead. We'll roll onto our backs from here. And coming up to your back. Extend your left leg out long. Draw your right knee into your chest and release your fingers in front of your shin. And we'll just take about a minute here on each side in wind relieving pose. So let your left leg relax, left ankle falls open, and use the weight of your arms to draw your right knee towards the earth. Soften head, neck, and shoulders. Breathing here, observing your breath, noticing where your mind wanders, right? Really starting to pay attention to the type of thoughts you have, the quality of them, the context. And in many ways, our thoughts become our reality. Right? We believe what we think. So starting to cultivate discernment, knowing what is true, what is not. And then hug your left knee into your chest to meet the right. And we'll switch sides. Right leg extends out long now. Left knee draws towards chest or wider towards the earth. Relax your right leg. Let the ankle fall open. Use the weight of your arms to draw your knee in. All right, and then draw your right knee in to meet the left. Wrap your arms around both knees now, hugging both knees into your chest. So you could grab opposite elbows, forearms can be in front of your shins, right? Or palms can come. A minute here. It's almost like a little massage for your belly. As you inhale, your belly expands. You can feel it pressing into your thighs. Exhale falls away. And let your legs go. And we're going to come up to sit. So either rock up to sit or roll to one side and press up to sit. Good. And from here, we'll take Gomukhasana. So shoelace or cow face leg. So across the right knee on top of the left. And walk your feet to the sides. So your heels are away from your seat. It might be nice to sit up on something. You could sit on the edge of a blanket here if you'd like to. And then we'll take the first minute upright, and then we'll fold forward if you'd like to. So you could bring something in front of you, a block, right, a pillow, something that might support your forehead for when you fold. We'll take 4 minutes total. So setting yourself up. Okay, if your knees aren't stacking. You could also put a block underneath your knees to support you. Right sitting bone keeps dropping towards the earth. And once you found your variation, you drop into stillness, to listen, to observe, to heal, right? To allow for some tension, resistance, that energy that we store in our tissues, fascia, joints, right? To start to break up and to release. So stay right here or folding forward as you feel ready. One more minute here. If you fold it forward, slowly rising up. Exhale at the top. And we'll bring your hands behind you and switch sides. So the left knee comes on top of the right now. Right feet come out to the sides. And then take a couple moments here to readjust. Right, so giving yourself height, sitting up on something, blanket. Feet come out to the sides and they're away from your seat. And hands can be on either side of the body. They can rest on your knees or on your ankles. So take 1 minute here upright. Letting the weight of your left sitting bone drop into the mat. You notice what's happened to your breath. Perhaps letting it deepen and lengthen to relax, to settle, to ground you. To calm the chatter of your mind. And if you'd like to fold forward in your time, folding forward, we'll take 3 more minutes here. Finding something to bring in front of you, stacking blocks, or finding a pillow, bolster, books, maybe to drop your head onto, open your mouth, release your jaw. If you fold it forward, slowly rising back up. And exhale at the top. And bring your hands behind you, uncross your legs, and bring your feet to the edges of your mat, so nice and wide. And take a little movement here, so let both knees fall to the left. Lift your right arm, turn your torso, plant your right palm, and take a little twist here. So both knees fall to the left, right arm crosses, both hands are planted, and look over to the left. The other side, right arm comes back behind you, both knees lift, knees fall to the right, left arm lifts, cross it over, plant your palm, and look over to the right. We'll just do that maybe 2 more times, so finding a little flow. Knees fall left, left hand plants, right arm plants, look left. Then come back to center, both hands plant, knees fall right, left hand comes around, look right. Right, once more each side on your own. And then come back to center, and we'll make our way all the way down to our backs from here. And have 1 yoga block or 2 yoga blocks, or pillow or blanket nearby. We'll take supported bridge from here. So arms come alongside your body, feet are under your ankles. You could use one block right at any height. You could use a medium height, a high height, or 2 blocks stacked at the lowest height. Yeah, or a bolster or pillow. So lift your hips up and slide the prop under. So right at your sacrum, that flat hard bone right beneath your low back. And not on your lumbar spine, on the curve. And walk your shoulders under, bring your arms alongside your body. And the only work here is from letting your knees fall open or fall in and stay hip distance. Walk your skull back a little so you're elongating through your neck and chin draws towards chest. And then let your eyes close or gaze to one point. Softening any hard edges in your face, any wrinkles in the forehead. Any gripping around your jaw. Let there be a little space between your lips, between your teeth. Let the weight of your pelvis get super heavy. Trusting the support of the prop beneath you. And when you do this, you can soften your buttocks muscles, your glutes. And when you soften through your glutes, you can soften all the muscles in your pelvic floor. Around your reproductive organs, your sitting bones, perineum. Dropping in, and receiving the silence, the messages that come to you within the silence, stillness. Time and space for healing, releasing, letting go to happen. To notice where resistance lives and to choose to let it soften. One more minute here. Press into your feet. You might even lift your heels up to slide the props out. And slowly lower your pelvis, your spine back to the mat. And just pause here for a moment. And actually walk your feet to the edges of your mat. Let your knees fall in. Rest here. And hug your knees into your chest. You'll take a supine or twist from your twisted root. So lift your hips up, move them to the right, and then let both knees fall to the left. Arms come out to a T, or one hand could support your top knee. You could cactus your arms. And of course, you could take a bind, top leg crosses over the bottom. Whatever feels good here. Remembering you're not necessarily going to your deepest variation, right? You're finding your edge. And when you drop into stillness, observing the physical body, sensation, the mental body, thoughts, emotional body, feelings, the energetic pranic breath body, vibration, energy, breath. And then we'll slowly come onto our backs again. Plant both feet. Lift your pelvis up, bring it back to center. Take a breath. And we'll transition to the other side. So lift your hips up, move them to the left, and let both knees fall to the right. And then we do this to stack the top hip on the bottom, above the bottom.
My right arm comes out to the side. It could rest on your knees. Left arm extends out, or cactuses. And gaze can fall towards your knees, towards the sky, or away from your knees. Same variation you took on the other side. Again, we'll take a little over 3 minutes here. And we'll make our way onto our backs again. Plant your feet, lift your hips, come back to center. And again, bring your feet wide on your mat, let your knees fall open, and maybe bring your arms overhead, either grabbing wrists or palms grab elbows. Take a few breaths. And then release your arms and rock up to sit here just for a moment so we can prepare for this one final pose. So we'll take a supported fish. So you'll use props to support you. If you have a bolster, you can bring it horizontally right behind your back so it comes right up to your sacrum. If you have a rolled blanket or some sort of pillow, and if you have like a pillow like this, right, this could also come to your low back instead. Yeah. And then you'll have another prop potentially, right, to support your head. So you're going to lay back over the bolster or pillow and grab a block at any height and bring it right under the base of your skull. And then bring the soles of your feet together, let your knees fall open. Right, if that's too much on your groin or your hips, you could extend your legs out long. And your shoulders come right over the top of the prop. Your arms come out nice and wide. Yeah, so a really nice supported heart opener here. Take 3 or 4 minutes here. Maybe a little longer, we'll see. Opening right through our chest, our upper back, our fourth chakra, heart chakra. Our place of connection, openness, kindness, of love comes from, emanates from. If you'd like to stay here a little longer, you're welcome to. You might have to come out the pose. Draw your chin towards your chest, press into forearms, palms, and rise up. And we'll just take a little counter pose here. A gentle fold forward, drop your head. like a variation of butterfly. And slowly rise up and slide the props out from behind you, and we'll prepare here for final rest. So it might feel nice to take a bolster or blanket underneath your knees, rolled blanket or bolster. And you come all the way down onto your back. Bring your feet at like hip distance or wider apart. If you want traction for your neck, you can bring a block behind the base of your skull. And then I like to do this. Chin draws towards chest. And bring your arms alongside your body. Let there be some room for your armpits to breathe. Move anything that might be obstructing your arms. Tucking your shoulders under, putting through your chest. And allow the weight of your physical body to drop into the earth beneath you to hold you here. Let any control of your breath go. And we simply take rest here now to allow the benefits and all the shifting, all the effort you've done to marinate, to integrate into your mind, body, and spirit in Shavasana. Complete surrender.
And allow your breath to deepen. Begin to invite some gentle movement back into your body, wiggling toes and fingers. And then draw your knees into your chest. And if you have a block behind your head, you can draw it straight out. And then roll over to one side and rest your head on your arm. Rest here for a moment. And then we'll come up to our final seat. And sit tall, find a long spine. Prop your hips up on something. And bring your awareness to your internal landscape. Notice the quality of your thoughts now, the nature of your mind, your emotional state. And meeting whatever is arising here with gentleness and compassion. Notice any vibration, pulsation, sensation in your physical body. And the energy, breath. Feeling this resonance of your practice. And draw a deep breath in through your nose, filling up. Open your mouth, exhale, let it go. And draw your hands to your heart center, Anjali Mudra. And honoring yourself for getting onto your mat today, to providing time and space for your own healing. Connecting to your own heart so you can connect to the hearts of others. I invite you to bring someone, a group of people, or a place to mind to send the benefits of your practice out to. And we seal our practice by bowing head to heart. May your practice be a means of inner listening and becoming. Together we say, Namaste. Namaste. Thank you so much for being here. Yeah. Have a beautiful rest of your day.